Alright, hello, welcome back to another League of Legends Arena video here. So, my recording started a little late this one. I ended up getting the Death Touch augment. Now, this was also a sort of bravery game. If you, in the chat there, you could see that I did get this sort of stat shard. I did use a bit of my rerolls trying to get some of those curses. I really wanted to get like a curse build going. And this is one where I really was able to. Now, on that note, I feel like I should say, I was unsure about when to put this game out. I've had this recorded for a few days at the point that I have, I'm doing this bit. But there was a patch. They changed how the curse augments work, and I figured to be as little confusing as possible, I'd get this out now instead of later. So this is pre-curse rework. So it's 10 per extra augment currently in this game, and you get true damage based off of the different sort of things. They changed it to 20 per additional between curse augment between you and your teammate, and they took away the true damage stuff. So this is a full curse build pre-rework, and it gets pretty crazy. I just went all in on the Death Touch, and it ended up working out a lot better than I would have expected. So we'll continue explaining strategies and such as we progress through here. That's all for now. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good call. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Oh fuck. Damn. Oh, okay. Damn. Alright, so we have a prismatic item around here. Now at first, I was unsure of what I really wanted to go for here. Yeah. But, with my teammate sort of choosing the companion, I was like, you know what? This was the point, I was like, let's just go all in on attack speed Swain. Why not? So, I went reverberation here. And I get this. To say, okay. And obviously, when you have that item, the more attack speed you get, the more health you have, the more damage you do. It's just a really good item, especially because the immobilize applies to all of your on-hit effects, right? That scales really well with Death Touch and all the other sort of items I'm gonna get. And I'm Swain, right? So I have a lot of immobilize. I have that pretty frequently. It's just a really good pick. I would not have traditionally thought to try this if I wasn't just going for a random game. My teammate getting like a companion and stuff, but it works out really well. I was really pleased with it. So we have our sort of purchase round here. I do go for Nash Shores. I was kind of contemplating what to do. Kind of funny. Like I said, I was going to go all in at this point on the sort of attack speed build, but I still wasn't. It's not like I normally build attack speed Swain, so I was like, do I go Bork or Nash Shores first? And I ended up deciding, well, I mean, Nash Shore would give me a lot of damage as well as the AP scale, so.
I cannot lead if I allow
Hey, fucker. Alright, so we have another augment round here. Now, I was originally trying to go for, like I said, I did want Curse. I was trying to go for, I believe it's the immobilized one, is a silver. So I was trying to go for that. Obviously didn't get
That'll
it.
work, though.
I mean, deft is really good though. I'm going for attack speed, 60% attack speed. Really crazy, especially, you know, the extra HP from reverberation. Really good augment. Just once again, I was trying to go for the immobilize at this point, but it works. So. Ow.
Hey, fuck you, Orn.
Alright, so we have a purchase trend here. Obviously, at this point I was looking for Bork. Took me a second to find it. We get Bork, I mean, attack speed. We did have a sit-out round.
Nice.
And I was a little, you know, sort of conflicted about what to go for here. I ended up deciding to just go for the Omni Vamp. You know, I'm trying to sit there and attack a million times, do a bunch of damage. I figured that'd be better. Although, like, Tenacity is really good too. I really didn't know what to go for. I think it was the best thing to go for though, in the end of the day. Now, these guys, listen, Rise, you'll see. He's kind of crazy in this game mode.
Fucking wait this shit out.
Decisions have consequences. This I know well.
The ring is closing.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Alright, so we have another guest voting round here. I really didn't know what to go for. I figured Scion is probably best for our sort of comp, but I didn't really want it per se. This is another one of those that, by the way, has gotten changed. It's not changed too much, but they did change it. So here I do get the sort of Dark Blessing. Every heal and shield, you know, I'm getting more. Curse, and once again, at this point, this is the pre-reworked version, so it does have true damage, and I can get up to 50 now instead of currently in-game it would be 60. But suffice to say, you know, not only am I going to be attacking a bunch to scale that up, obviously I'm Swain. You know, I'm healing non-stop from my ult, so between those, like, I'm pretty much guaranteed hitting, you know, my 50 stacks every round, which obviously leads to a lot of power.
Team Wolf won the
Alright, so we have another purchase round here. Pretty simple. I decided to just go for Gunsos. In a moment here, whenever I find it. There we go. Okay, I mean, when you're doing an on-hit build, you gotta go for Gunsos, right? There's not too much to explain there. Attack speed, attack damage, AP, like, it's just, you know, the extra attack speed, the triggering the on-hits, like, it's just, you know, it's the item to go for. So. Alright, so we have a sort of prismatic stat shard round here. I was thinking about the health for quite a while. There was a cut there. I ended up deciding to go for the fortune, which gave me enough gold, as well as, like, with the, you know, the selling the starting item, to be able to buy another item. I decided to go for the wit's end, attack speed, magic resist, now tenacity. there are obviously you can really get shut down in this game mode. You know, the CC spam, like it can get pretty ridiculous. I figured getting the tenacity is obviously pretty good. It does a lot of sort of on-hit damage. The attack speed, which obviously more attack speed, which has 50%. You know, gives me more HP. So all around, more damage, more tank. Pretty good item here.
I nearly got him. You got this. Good shit.
Alright, so we have another
Oh my god!
around here. And yes! Yeah, I do in fact get the immobilize curse
This is crazy.
desecrator. So, you know, once again, you know, healing, attacking, you know, for this build. Immobilizing, like, these are all things that are just very easy for Swain to be doing. You know, so I'm practically, when I have a good round going at least, like something like this is kind of, you know, but when I got a really good round going, I'm practically guaranteed getting the 60, because once again, this is pre-rework, post-rework, I'd be getting 80 per round, potentially. But I can get 60 per round, you know, the true damage, like, it's so crazy. We do end up losing once again.
God damn.
Here though, these guys are really. Rise is just. He's something
crazy.
in this game mode. So, you know, we have another purchase round. I do sell my boots. I was originally gonna go for Zep, move speed, you know, attack speed, tenacity. I do buy it, but I was very conflicted in this decision. I figured we do also need a lot of damage.
Oh, you know what?
So I was thinking about Runans, you know, the sort of spread it between two targets. But I just ended up deciding to go straight up for just pure damage with Kraken Slayer. And I do think that's probably, you know, with how much I'm attacking, you know, applying that on hit, I do think is probably for the best. We had another set out round. I do end up buying some
I gotta go for the attack speed.
stat shards. I go for the random, then I go for the attack speed. Then we have more gold, right? You know, I am full build at this point, so although we were fighting these guys, so I do buy a potion first just to be safe. And then I just go all in on the stats, right? I go for the AP, then I go for the might shard. Obviously that juices up through AP and AD. I mean, my autos, like, I was prepared. You know, we fought these guys two times before, excuse me. And we got our asses kicked both times, you saw it. So, I mean, I was definitely pretty worried, but we go all in on Rise.
Come here, you motherfucker.
Die! Yes! Yes!
Holy shit.
No more from
We got this. We're cooking.
And obviously, we do get the dub there. It was very close. It's a good thing I went and grabbed that plant. You know, I needed the heals, but if he went over there and got that, I mean, that would have been GG. So, you know, buying more stat shards. At this point, I was pretty confident. My build was
494.
and I do also have to give credit to my teammate. You know, the Hex Tech companion.
Oh my god.
Right? Obviously is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't, it was just a random, right? So, props to them for actually being a really solid teammate. They definitely, I could not have just, like, solo carried. This was a really good game, though. Getting this curse stacks, I've never seen them this high on mine or anyone else's, besides this game. Even post-rework, so it definitely is really crazy for Swain. Really good game. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
GG's.
Take care.